As a wife, mother of two kids under two, and student at the University of Cambridge studying a very intensive course, the only thing that has kept me sane, productive, and thriving is my daily routines. In this video, I'm going to be taking you step by step through my exact 5 a.m. routine that helps me overcome depression, anxiety, and overwhelm while navigating everything in my life. I'm not only going to be giving you my exact 5 a.m. routine, I'm also going to be explaining to you the underlying principles and frameworks that allow this to work so that you can apply these to your own life and your own specific circumstances. If you really want to make the most of this video, there's no point watching it only halfway. You need to watch it till the very end because every single point builds on top of the other and it is the whole that makes a difference. So, I'll be talking about the 20-20-20 formula, the 4 interior empires of well-being, the twin cycles of elite performance, and the 66-day protocol of habit installation. Once you understand that what you do when the world is still sleeping determines who you become when the world is watching, everything shifts. Let's get right into it. Part 1. The move block. Resetting my nervous system using the 20-20-20 formula. The first thing you need to do when you wake up is move. Before I gave birth, I used to take a run around the block till 8 months of pregnancy. So now the way I've readapted it is like light stretches indoors or a light walk. However, in this season, a way to readapt it is light stretches indoors or a short walk once I wake up in the morning. Movement lowers cortisol, increases dopamine, improves serotonin, activates your prefrontal cortex, wakes up your cognitive processing, and regulates your emotions. This is why after movement, your heart feels lighter, your mind feels clearer and calmer. This block nourishes your health set, one of the 4 interior empires of well-being. Part 2 is the reflect block. Journaling, devotional, gratitude, and dream work. So this is where your routine becomes deeply healing. I personally open the Bible app and follow the devotional there. Using that system completely removes decision fatigue for me. I don't have to wake up thinking, what do I meditate on? What do I do? What portion of my Bible do I focus on today? I don't have to think, I don't have to choose. It guides and carries me. Then I open my Journal of a Secure Girl and simply follow the prompts that are there. I write the verse of the day, write what I'm learning, what God is teaching me today. I write the scripture of the day, daily affirmation, what God is teaching me today, how I can apply this practically in my life, and a short prayer. Remember, this is the second 20-minute block of the 20-20-20 formula. This block strengthens the heart set and the soul set, 2 more interior empires of well-being. Let me explain what the 4 interior empires are. Most people focus only on mindset, but mindset is just 1/4 of the interior empires of well-being. Mindset is your psychological world, your thoughts, your beliefs, your interpretations, and your identity. Your heart set is your emotional world, your wounds, triggers, unresolved grief, and emotional patterns. Your health set is your physical world, your body, energy, sleep, hormones, or nervous system. And your soul set is your spiritual world, your relationship with God, purpose, conscience, sense of meaning. A truly regulated, peaceful, confident, secure person is one who regulates all these 4 areas of life and not just one. This reflection block strengthens your heart set by upgrading your emotional regulation. It strengthens your soul set with spiritual grounding. It strengthens your mindset with clarity, and it strengthens your health set by lowering stress hormones. So it balances all 4. Next on my routine, I write down the dream I had, literally while sleeping. I do this because dreams reveal the hidden parts of you. They reveal your fears, worries, suppressed emotions, and even unresolved conflicts. Dreams are often your subconscious trying to communicate. And when I write them down, I can pray over them, bring them to God, and understand what's happening beneath the surface. Part 3, guided prayer plus identity-based affirmations. So I use the Bible app's guided prayer to avoid burnout and decision fatigue, as I mentioned earlier. Then, one of the portions of my routine that I love so much, my affirmations. But I don't just do random affirmations. I create affirmation decks based on what my journal reveals. If I sense doubts and self-doubt creeping in, I create a confidence deck. If I sense fear creeping in, I create a courage deck. I read each affirmation slowly with my hand on my chest, letting every word sink in and mean something to me. I truly take the time to let my nervous system absorb every word of truth. My affirmations are always infused with scripture and science, so they are ready. This rewires your mindset and is deeply supported by neuroscience. What you say repeatedly creates automatic thoughts, and I have experienced this so often where after my affirmations and I go about my day, these affirmations now come up to me as like my regular thoughts, like, oh, this is just my thoughts. It's my thoughts, yeah. And I'm so happy whenever that happens, and it influences my decisions throughout the day. What you say repeatedly creates automatic thoughts. Automatic thoughts shape your self-esteem. Self-esteem shapes behavior. Behavior shapes identity, and identity shapes destiny. Mic drop. This is identity-based habit building. Part 4. Play. Every morning, I play the guitar for at least 10 minutes. I don't try to do too much, just a little bit. Including a hobby, learning something new, putting that into your routine, boosts neuroplasticity, creativity, resilience, joy, confidence, and stress relief. Joy is medicine, play is deeply healing, and rest is spiritual. Part 5. Silence plus deep reflection. Next, I sit in silence. No music, no talking, no words, just being. This is where ideas come up. This is where clarity happens. This is where anxiety dissolves. And most importantly, this is where identity stabilizes. Solitude should be embraced. It is a portal into your highest self. Part 6. Planning my day and integrating the concept of the twin cycles of elite performance. In this part of my routine, I just ask myself, what would an ideal day look like for me today? If my day were to be ideal, perfect, what would it look like? And in different seasons, I modify it. Like in postpartum, I'll ask myself, what are the 3 tasks that if I completed today, I would consider my day a total success? And this connects with the idea of the twin cycles of elite performance. So the first cycle is the excellence cycle. Here there's deep work, productivity, execution, and focus. I have those tasks and I go for them. I go after them. And the second cycle is the deep recovery phase. Here is rest, reflection, silence, peace, recovery. Most people live permanently in the high excellence phase, which leads to burnout. When I have my tasks for the day, I don't just go. I allow myself time to pause. I allow myself time to be flexible. Things might not always go the way I want. You truly grow when you flow between the 2 cycles of excellence, of performance, and recovery intentionally. And planning with flexibility honors both of these cycles. Another way I integrate this idea is in the journaling phase of my routine, where I don't just journal too much. Right? I give myself the opportunity to want to come back the following day to journal. So instead of journaling pages and pages and pages at a time, or the first day you get your journal, you're just so excited to journal. I journal a little bit beyond what is even within me to share, so that tomorrow I'll have something, to write again. Part 7. This is the growth block. Here I learn while getting ready for my day. So as I brush my teeth or as I take my bath in the morning, I put on an audiobook or even the audio Bible. And this is actually the last 20 minutes in the 20-20-20 formula. This block feeds your mind with the information needed to expand identity, improve your thinking, update your mental models, activate strategic mindsets, and protect your emotional bandwidth. As I always say, you can't do this healing journey without gaining and updating your mindset regularly. And without what else? Journaling. And without what else? Affirmations. It's just, you get the point. Lastly, I'm going to share this final framework, the 66-day protocol of habit installation. Habits don't actually take 21 days, they take 66 days. Yep. And these 66 days are broken into 3 phases. Days 1 to 22 are the destruction phase. Here, there's a lot of emotional resistance as your old habits and your old self are fighting. They are coming after you. Day 23 to day 44 is the installation phase. Here, there's identity confusion, everything is messy, and you're pretty much inconsistent. Days 45 to 66 are the integration phase. Here, the new habit becomes automatic, your identity shifts, which is what we are looking for, and this new habit becomes who you are, not just something you do. So this is why consistency feels hard. It's supposed to. And your nervous system isn't fighting you, it's rewiring you. And that's what we're doing on this whole journey. We're rewiring your mind, your brain, your mindset. So if you want your own copies of my journals, Journal of the Secure Girl, the Prayer Journal, the Gratitude Journal, in fact, we have a home of journals. I'm going to leave the links in the description box. And if you want to know what the 7 habits of highly confident people are, you need to watch my next video.